fellow explorers, by popular request, my dad, Electric Rick, is back here on the channel. We're eating at my favorite Taiwanese soup dumpling restaurant, Din Tai Fung, and well, my dad's gonna eat it here with me and tell us all about what he thinks about it. You ready to eat?
I am ready to eat. I've been ready for quite a while now.
All right.
Looks really tasty.
First dish up are the Xiao Long Bao, or the soup dumplings. So go ahead and make your sauce. You put in some soy sauce in there, and then you could add some vinegar or spicy sauce if you want. They recommend the golden ratio is 3-to-1, but my dad and I are not huge vinegar fans. All right, so take the dumpling, dip it in the sauce, put it in your spoon, and then go ahead and take a bite and tell us what you think.
It's very soupy. It's like when you bite into it, it's like a broth, a little salty, just about the right temperature. And then there's a little piece of pork in there, and a little bit of ginger, and it's a very mild flavor. It's not overpowering at all, but it certainly is. Makes you want to have another one. So one of my favorite items on the menu is the fried rice. I've grown up with fried rice in various Chinese restaurants, and this looks very good. It's got some egg in it and some green stuff, looks like green onions, and it's kind of shiny, so there's a little bit of oil in there. There's this wonderful pork chop that's on the top of it. And notice it's all very nice and warm. So we'll put this all in here. I could probably eat the whole thing given the opportunity, but I will be polite and I will share with you what I experience right now. So we have the rice. We'll see how this rice is compared to some of the other rice dishes I've had. Very mild, very very tasty. It's definitely one of the better pork chops. In fact, if I didn't know it was a pork chop, I might actually think it was chicken, but that's just me. It's a little fatty, but not too much. It's cooked to perfection. I could certainly turn this into a wonderful sandwich, among other things. Next up, my friends, we have the spicy wontons.
And they told us we need to stir it up before we eat it, so Electric Rick is giving it a good stir.
So here goes. It's kind of a spicy and a sweetness, and fortunately it's not overly spiced like you might find in a Szechuan dish.
So you don't love spicy, but it wasn't too deathly spicy.
It wasn't too bad. I feel the spice all over my tongue, so it's kind of a tongue spice rather than a neck spice that goes down a lot different than like a Mexican spice. Not bad. Probably not my favorite item on the menu so far.
Next up, we've got the shrimp and pork pot stickers. It comes with an order of 5, and they tell you got to break it. And so this is actually a good reason to get a fork to help you break it. Now it comes with its own sauce, so go ahead and just fork it and then dip it right there in that sauce. This sauce is a combination of hoisin sauce, soy sauce, and chili sauce. So it's sweet, salty, and spicy. So Electric Rick, dive into that pot sticker. Woo! And tell us what you think.
This is like quite an adventure in tastes, if you will. Not quite sure how to describe it. It is certainly different than anything we've had so far tonight. The sauce seems to have a little more of a bitter taste than the first sauce. It's not as sweet. And the texture, the texture is a little more chewy than anything we've had so far. I don't really see the shrimp so far. So this is a noodle dish, and it's got some shrimp in it, and it has a nice sweet sauce. And so far, it's turning out to be one of my favorite items on the menu because it's not spicy and it slides right down your throat when you put it in your mouth. Easy to chew. Just delicious. My finale of the meal, I'm going to have what was the appetizer. And as you can see, everybody's devoured the appetizer. When it first arrived, it was in a nice pyramid, but now we've got these two lonely little morsels of deliciousness, a little spicy, a little challenging to eat. So look at that. This is going to be quite the experience. Crunchy. This was our only vegetable here tonight. It's very crunchy, quite spicy, and it's chilled, which is exciting. We always like to have a chilled vegetable. It's kind of like a salad. We call it an appetizer. It arrived first. So anyway, fellow explorers, it's been real. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, because it's always a pleasure being here with my wonderful son in the background. And I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in the next video.